Alright, we found a little spot here where we're going to take a break. We're on top of a big old rock, big old boulder here, slab. So I hung the umbrella in the tree. Got a little pad there that I'm going to sit on, so I threw it down. So I'm going to sit there under the umbrella, and we're going to chow down on this. So I'm going to try this out. So this is everyday Quehanna, chickpeas, tomato, and onion. Sounds pretty good. It's a little heavy though. It's got too much liquid content, so this is not something that I would probably carry for a several day supply of food. I might carry it in order to eat it on the first day and get rid of it, but you know, I wouldn't carry a bunch of these. And I'm gonna cut that open, got the spoon, and I'm just gonna eat it right out of the bag. That Quehanna that I had, chickpeas, tomato, and onion, that was really good and really hearty. It was like a really hearty soup. So, I mean, it wasn't very soupy at all, although there were a couple of times I tipped the pouch up and kind of drank, you know, a little bit of the soupiness. But most of the time I was eating it with a spoon. So today, my defense stick, which would normally be hanging off of a bungee cord on this side. I guess I can barely see the bungee cord hanging there. But since it was raining, I didn't want it just to be exposed, fully exposed. So I've got it in a side pocket there. And I should be able to, I can reach for it here and then pull the bottom of it up and then out like this. The end of it is in the pocket, and then it goes up through a hollow sleeve to keep it in place. Well, not every part of this trail is totally pleasant. Got some mud right there, and I need to get up across there. So we'll place where there's a runoff down the hillside. Very muddy. There are some rocks here if I can find them. Step on them. Here's one. Here's one. But I've already sunk my boot into maybe an inch or an inch and a half of mud in some places, and you know, before I realized what was happening. Don't want it to go too deep. Oh, okay, I'm finding more rocks than I expected. This actually isn't too bad. Well, squish. Yeah, see there? Trying to avoid that. There we go. Now, roots like this, but also much smaller ones, those have been a little bit of an issue today too, because those are slippery when you step on them. Leaves, roots, rocks, moss, it's all slippery when you step on it, and it's wet. And so a couple of times I stepped on a root, and it, you know, my foot kind of slipped this way, making me lurch to the right a little bit, and caught my balance. But that strikes me as a pretty easy way to fall, because a lot of those things, you can't see them until you step on them. But I don't like to fall, so I'm not gonna. Love the misty morning fog. And it's not even, I mean, it's after 10 o'clock now, so we're not even talking really early morning fog. Good morning, black bears, how are you? Want to sing out a little bit so you know I'm here. Stay away from the trail if you would, please. I'll be gone in a couple of hours. And then you can, you'll have the place to yourself again. Oh, watch out for those slippery roots that are completely underneath leaves, so you can't tell when you're coming up on them. That is probably deer poo right there. Yep. Not a whole lot of it. Could be rabbit poo, but I think rabbit poo is also that, or scat, I guess is what I should call it. But it's poopy. Rabbit poo and deer poo are both kind of round balls like that. Not exactly spherical, but kind of look like balls. I like this right here. And those are smaller than the other ones. So, I think the smaller ones probably rabbit poo, and the larger ones deer poo. Then, I would think that elk poo probably looks like deer poo, but I don't know.